Hello, everyone. Once again, I'm Anush. I'm a video marketing expert, and also I'm running a video marketing agency. It's called BurnWe, and we are digital marketing. We are creating digital videos in every type and format, from animated explainers to app tutorials, social media ads, promo videos, like everything possible. But the differences between video marketing agency like BurnWe and video production agencies is that we are creating everything based on a video marketing strategy. So everything is connected with your goals and marketing campaigns. So just to general tell you, let's say the advantages of using video content is that you can use text, you can use images, sounds, everything separately. And the video is like the combination of all these, like it includes text, sound, imagery, and movements. And that's why it's called the video, it's called the king of all content, because it has all the possibilities to grab your client's attention. So today I'm going to cover mostly 5 topics. Is what is video marketing? Why is video marketing so important? What are video marketing funnels? How to plan your video marketing strategy? And which types of videos are important to get started if you are just a new starter? So the first question is, what is video marketing? So the definition of video marketing is so easy. It's to use video to increase the awareness of your brand, create engagement, or drive sales. But you may ask me, like, is every video, does every video can do the same results, can achieve the same results? In reality, not, because whenever your video is not connected with your marketing campaigns and goal, it's called just the video. So it don't have any specific call to action, any specific goal, which is making the process for you difficult to reach your customers. So if you want your customer to really be impressed and get attention from your video, you need to strategically tie it with your marketing plan and goals. Why is video marketing so important? First of all, video boosts conversion and sales. If you put any video on your website, you will quickly see the differences. It has like 80% more views, and even the buyers after watching one video from your website. Secondly, video has a great return on investment. Even though it's not cheap, it pays off, and you can see the results really quickly after using the video. Video builds trust. You know that nowadays a lot of people starting to buy online. So whenever they see, for example, a cloth and they want to buy a t-shirt, they don't understand how it will look like on them. But if you share a video of you or someone else wearing that t-shirt, they can see quickly how it will look like and trust you more in this case. I would also add that Google loves videos, so automatically whenever you are posting a video content, it will appear on the top of the search results comparing to other content types. Video marketing can explain everything because it's a video, and you can explain even the most complicated ideas with the video, which is somehow difficult to do with the text or just an images. Video engaged even the laziest buyers. You know, nowadays everyone is so busy to read long text. So whenever you are putting just like 30-second, 1-minute video on your website, people can just quickly turn it on, play, and know all the information that you want to share with them. And finally, video is rocking email campaigns. So whenever you are sending your emails, including video, it's really giving the, like, let's say, skyrocketing results to you. And even using the video on your subtitle can change like the game. So you need to for sure try using video on your email campaigns. So now I will talk about video marketing funnels. It's the same as marketing funnels, to be honest. It's about awareness, consideration, and decision. So whenever you are just created your business or just started to do marketing, it's always necessary to, first of all, create a brand awareness. Because whenever the customers don't know yet about your business, they will not trust to buy from you. So the first stage, you are going to attract your customers. In this case, if we're talking about social media, you, let's say, need to create videos which will lead them to like your page, follow your YouTube channel, anything that can make the first connection with your customers. In the second, let's say, stage, when you are doing the consideration stage, you need to start engaging your audience. In this case, make them like, comment, put anything, share your video. That makes the second stage whenever they are starting to engage with your content. And of course, the last one is decision, when you are already converting your clients. So this is basically the last stage, whenever your clients already know you, they trust you, and they are ready to buy from you. So this is so important to keep these funnels in the order. Now I want to talk about video marketing strategy a bit. There are actually really different ways to create a video marketing strategy, but today I've picked a really easy way to share with you. It's just answering to several questions, which can lead to understand like which type and format of the video would be the best for you. So first of all, it's what? Understanding what is your goal or what is your next marketing campaign. When you know what is your goal, you can already create a really good call to action at the end of your video, so people can know which kind of actions to take after watching your video. So goal is so important to know beforehand when you start creating your video. The next is for whom you are making your video, is the answer of the question who. So who is your target audience? Who is the gender, who is age, location, interest, social habits, industry, roles? Everything is so important to know beforehand, because different video types and formats working differently for different target audiences. For example, animated videos are not working really great for senior people. So if you know that your target audience are people who are above 60 years and more, you will not consider using animations for them. And in this case, I would suggest creating an ideal customer persona for yourself, like who are that specific person that will get the most benefit out of your product or service. It's so important to consider beforehand. The next question is where. So after knowing the goal and target audience, you need to understand where you are going to use that specific videos. Is it social media channels? Is it video platforms? Direct presentation, sending to an email, or any other way? When you know the, let's say, the way of distribution, you can know already which size of the video to create, like how long it should be, which formats to choose. So duration of the video, everything is depend on the understanding of where you are going to use your videos. The next question is when and how many. So you need to also create video marketing calendar for yourself. If you are creating a really long goal, for example, for 6 months or for 1 year, having a video marketing calendar is so important. And also understanding the timelines, because video production is timely process. You need to understand like how long should take the preparation process, the actual execution process, and of course to understand when you are going to share your content and with where. So, and the last question is how much, because video production is not cheap. So you need to understand the budget that you are going to put for your video marketing. And of course, it's not only about the production charges, but also for paid media, because money, I'm sure will share it with you, I don't know, before that putting money on your video production and for your videos and using paid media, it's so important as well, because organic content not always is enough. And if you are not sure like how much you are ready to spend on your video production, it's always good to try 1 time, 1-2 times, create any video, see the results, and then discuss like how much you are ready to spend on your budget. So, and the last, let's say, stage, which is going to be a bit longer than the previous ones, is which types of the videos are important to get started. There are 2 ways to create videos, actually. It's professional production, where you are going to ask a professional team to help you to create the videos. And of course, there another way, which is so popular nowadays, is using your own smartphone to create videos. Today, I've decided actually to share the second version because I know that a lot of people who are just starting video marketing and want to see the results, they want to find the easiest way to create videos. So I want to share several tips with you how to create your own videos with just using your smartphone. For the professional production, I would just give you just a small tip that whenever you are just starting, the best video type is the explainer video, because it's not only just selling your product. You don't need to just put the ads, but you need to explain your users how they can get the benefit from your product. So explainer videos are the best way to get started. So my first tip actually or let's say video type is ephemeral videos, is the same stories that we're watching all the days on Instagram, on Facebook, and it's called ephemeral because it's available only a short period of time, in this case 24 hours. This is the best way and the easiest way to use your smartphone to create everyday stories and share with your clients so they can quickly engage with your content, because it's so easy. You can just sit down, just scroll these stories and watch and get engaged with the content. Here I've shared several ideas of which kind of stories you can create. It's daily activities, telling a piece of your company, showing your workspace, making behind the scene videos, showcase your product and service, organize demos, interview your customers, employees for realistic, like live testimonials, show what's behind your brand by involving your employees, how they spend their workday, make mini videos on new hot topics, publish them in stories, and ask people to send their opinion and questions. And here I've also shared some of the stories that we created at BurnWe and shared. So here we have behind the scene of our vlog. We have my, let's say, interviews with the clients. We have some parties that we have organized for Thanksgiving Day, some shots from the event, and also some team building activities like during the day. The second type of the video that I want to talk about is TikTok and Reels, which is so much popular nowadays. And they are also really easy to quickly engage and quickly go viral with using TikTok and Reels. To be honest, TikTok are more for youth generation, but there are a lot of people who are using Reel, and the target audience for Reels can be up to 40 and even more. So you need to already decide which of these platforms you prefer in this case, but you can use both as well. So in this case, you can do crazy dance movements and pranks. You can do some participate to different challenges, do some experiments. I don't know, crazy dances, some cooking classes, everything is possible, but in a very engaging way. So this is the best way to combine the informative and entertainment content together. The next is vlogging and podcasting. So I really wanted to share with you this because it's becoming very popular to do vlogs and podcasts. So vlogging is video blogging, and podcast is video podcast. The one that we are doing with Money with Bobble Pod. I actually shared here one of our podcasts, the second one, where unfortunately we don't have kids nowadays with us, but this was the last podcast that we had together, and this was really fantastic one. We're talking about the rise of social media. And the first one is from our latest vlog that I have invited an expert speaker, and we were talking about SEO. So if you want, you can check our vlogs on our YouTube channel. For the vlogs, I would suggest doing some don'ts and do's, do's and don'ts, because it's so interesting for people to have this kind of content. Share amazing recipes if you have a restaurant, some healthy food, anything. Talk about FAQs. You can first of all, like beforehand, organize some polls on LinkedIn and see which kind of content people are interested, and then do a vlog and share with them. Share some interesting topics related to your industry with your audience, demonstrate something new about your business or product, tell your company story. Of course, it's so important because people are always interested to hear about your brand as a story, not just about your product. Start a series of tutorials, give your audience a chance to learn from you, and share some hints, advice of any topic that could be so interesting and educational for your clients. And the last one is live streaming, organizing some video conferences, web meetings. The one that we have now with Bobble Bitesize is a really good example for you. In this case, you can host the QA sessions, answering people questions, teach viewers how to do something, organize live trainings, workouts. If you are a gym, or if you are a hotel industry, again, you can do live showing how you're cooking any of the meals, explain a product, give a quick live tour on your workplace, broadcast live events, or organize live contents and challenges. Live streaming is available maybe in every channel, like you can do in Facebook, you can do it on Instagram, you can do on LinkedIn, on YouTube, and it's so easy to do. And for video conferences, of course, you can use Zoom or GoToMeeting or any other platform, and it's so easy. You can record and post on social media, and people can quickly be interested of your product or anything that you are doing. I guess this is all for today. I actually want to give you a question. I'm so interested to know your opinion about TikTok and Reels. I know that a lot of people are starting to share TikTok and Reels on LinkedIn. So I want to hear, do you find them interesting watching on LinkedIn? Do you think it's appropriate to share this kind of content or on LinkedIn or not? I would love to really know your opinion about that.
No, absolutely fantastic. Before I go to questions, I'll give my feedback on the question that you had, which is I tend to watch a lot more TikTok as opposed to Instagram Reels. For Instagram, I'm just there for the stories. Whereas TikTok, I'm completely there just to go through the content, which is again tailored to the For You page based on what I've been, what I follow and what I'm used to watching.
Very good. Is there any people who want to share their opinion? Because it's so important. It's something that not every people are doing. So really interesting to know opinion about that.
Is that anyone actually using TikTok just by show of hands? Other than myself.
I tried to get me into it, Manny, but no, I hate it.
Are we all on Instagram? Another by show of hands.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That's better. That's a better response. So, sorry, what were you saying, Sam?
I was just saying, I've seen quite a few of those, TikToks appearing on LinkedIn. I guess like anything else, it just depends what it's about, doesn't it, as to whether it's useful. There is always on LinkedIn, that's not appropriate squad, but generally they're a bit boring, and I'm not sure how useful that is, whether that shouldn't be here. If people aren't interested, they have to look at it and can scroll on. And if it's relevant content, it's useful, it's a bit entertaining, it can go anywhere, can't it?
Why not?
If it's endless cat videos, it will get boring eventually. But
I think that TikTok unfortunately got itself maybe a bit infamous for all the dances and silly stuff, which is good. But I can see, for example, if I wanted to market some of my video content to my students, to my potential new students, which are, well, I actually teach 4-year-olds as well. Don't ask me why, it's just someone asked, so I tried it. So I think 4 till 15 would be a really good target market for TikTok, and I think there is, it's quite short. I don't actually, especially the little ones, they've got quite a short attention span. So I think if it's done the right way and it's such a short content, that could be actually quite good. So I'm warming up towards TikTok, I think, I must say. I want to know more.
Very good.
Do you have any questions for Anush? Go ahead, Simon.
Three things. First of all, about the LinkedIn TikTok things, I like to keep my social media streams separate. I think that having your TikTok on your LinkedIn takes away from your LinkedIn, like LinkedIn on your TikTok will take away from your TikTok. I'm on different platforms for different reasons. First one, things first, we're about video. Manny convinced me at the start of the first lockdown to start doing video content. And by doing that switch with video explaining exercises every day to people, we went from having a reach of a couple of hundred people. Last year we reached 3,000 people. And because of making that switch, we've reached about 250,000 now. So you will see the difference almost overnight, completely different levels of engagements. It's insane, but you've got to keep that consistency, especially if you're doing your own social media feeds. The question that I do have for you for Anush though is, I've recently been approached by an organization in Malawi and they've sent me loads of like photos and loads of little video clips of this project going on in this little village that are trying to become self-sustaining, and asked me to put a little video together because they've seen we're doing all these videos and I have Da Vinci Resolve. And my question would be, how would you take the first steps to storyboarding a video out?
Yes, it's actually really long, has a really long answer, to be honest, because it's also depend on where you are going to use these videos. For example, first of all, you are picking the platform, you are understanding like how it is going to be distributed. Let's pick up, for example, Facebook. In Facebook, the feed, people usually just scrolling. They are not watching really quickly. So if you want to quickly grab the attention, your 3-5 seconds need to be very appealing. It need to quickly, you can use like big text, you can use like movements, some people faces that can quickly grab the attention. So in this case, it means that first 3 seconds need to be very attractive. Later, you need to understand, would you like to introduce your brand, or would you like to, let's say, have a short explanation of a problem and then introduce yourself as a solution for the story. So if you want to show a problem, make it really short. I mean, 10 seconds maximum. Just give people the understanding so they can emotionally connect with the problem. And later present yourself or your company as a solution provider of that specific problem. By presenting, don't go deep in detail. Just give, let's say, quick tips of the, let's say, points how you are going to help them. So introduction, then advantages, and at the end, call to action. Keep at least 7 seconds of your video for call to action. And this, I'm talking for 1 minute video in general. Call to action is so important to keep just concentrated on one call to action. Don't try to give several call to actions because people will be confused and don't know what actions to take at the end. So just keep one call to action. Contact us, go to our website, anything that can easily connect with you, with your audience. And one thing that I really want to mention, videos are not for selling. It's just a way to connect you with your audience. So don't try to sell video with the video, but try to connect with your audience with the video. So your call to action don't need to be just buy our product, but the way that you can give more information for them to read after watching your video.
I hope that helps, Simon.
Yeah.
Are there any other questions?
Well, I was just gonna.
Yeah, go ahead, Sam.
I was going to say, Simon, having reached all these people with this video, did you sort of get those done professionally, or was that you with your smartphone giving it a go sort of thing?
A little bit of both. So we started off doing our videos on a smartphone. Then one of our clients turned around and said, actually, your videos are great. Here's like 7 grand worth of video equipment, do it yourself. A friend of mine recently gave us an actual computer that could run video editing software. So now we're taking it at that next level with proper video editing software. So I'd say professional equipment, amateur behind the wheel.
Okay, bit of a mix.
Simon, if you have any difficulties on creating your storyboard, whenever you create, you can share with me. I can give you some directions.
Fantastic. I've not been storyboarding anything. I've been ad-libbing it and seeing where it goes.
Okay.
The question I was going to have, you're on about how videos are used by Google with the SEO. Do you have to, does that just categorize the video and take the key points in it, or do you have to insert descriptions behind the scenes into it?
You mean for SEO? It's actually have really, let's say, tricky thing in it, because YouTube really understands what you are talking on your video. That's why it's so easy to also appeal on the search on the top of the search results. And there are also some other things like tags that you are using, some titles, some meta description. So some rules there. So your title, your first sentences of a description need to be the same. Your tags need to be the same, so it can easily be ranking on top. Actually, there are a lot of information which would be really long to share for this moment, but if you go to our let's say YouTube channel, we have shared how to find also really good tags for your YouTube there.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And
go ahead, Anush.
no, I want to say if there are any questions.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there's any other questions then from anyone, please let us know. If not, I'll be passing on Anush's details in the email following up from that. And I'd just like to thank Anush and everyone who have attended the event today.